Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. And as you just saw, we counted $675 to stuff my last paycheck of 2024. As normal, I like to start with my cash wallet, see if we have any rollover, and roll that to my cash wallet buffer. So this is my cash wallet that I've been using since my birthday. It was a gift from my kiddos. And groceries, empty. Car juice, empty. Home goods, we spent $9. So that's going to roll to the cash wallet buffer. Dine out. No dine out. But we will replenish that and use it pretty much the same day. I usually just put it in the back. The kids didn't spend anything alarming, so that's gonna roll. And let's see, miscellaneous. We spent $8 to finish one of my challenges in my previous video, so this $2 will roll. And then hang time. So this category, we spent this weekend. We was invited to a friend's Christmas party, and I did one of these white elephant scratch and saves or scratch and snatch challenge as my gift to the party. So spent $50 from here, and so we're just gonna roll this 10. And that is it for the unstuffing. Now we can stuff for the next 2 weeks, which will bring us into the new year. I pay bi-weekly, so this works for me, stuffing bi-weekly. It kind of has me kind of preset, and where I can kind of plan out the next 2 weeks with what I have in my cash wallet. And so groceries is going to get 40, and that's going to be 2 20s. And next year, I'm thinking about increasing this category and decreasing the envelopes that I carry in my wallet. Because beauty, we can pull from the sinking fund because we already kind of know in advance when we run out of stuff, or we'll plan a trip to go pick up certain things. So, like, we don't have a high maintenance beauty routine. So the skincare lasts quite some time. And so, you know, we can plan for it. So that's one category for sure I'm going to pull out. Next is car juice. This is going to get $50. And this is my gas envelope. So we get 2 20s, a 5, and 5 ones. And after when we left the Christmas party, which was a blast, everybody loved the scratch and snatch challenge. We just had a really good time. My friend just brought out a house, and so it was kind of like her Christmas party / housewarming. So after all of that fun time, we live in the same county but different cities. So between our cities, there's quite a few dealerships, and most of you know that I'm in the market to buy a mid-size SUV. So we just wanted to stop, not to test drive anything, but just, you know, check out the insides and maybe consider other SUVs. And so we did that once we left, and we saw a vehicle that wasn't even on my radar, a Hyundai Palisade. And it was really nice on the inside. The space that I'm looking for and need, it had the interior like to die for. I didn't care for the outside. So I'm sure that's why I never even noticed the vehicle, but it was pretty nice. So for me, it's a contender now, because, it checks off everything. The outside is like, whatever. It's the SUV. That's the vibe it's giving to me. So next is Dine Out. So that was exciting for us. Just walking, we went to 2 lots and, checked out 2 vehicles, 2 SUVs, and the other was a Dodge Durango. So Dine Out got 25, and Beauty is going to get 20. And this will be the last envelope in my cash wallet. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've been meaning to share my new addition to the family. Christmas came a little early for me, yes. I have a puppy now, Cane Corso. She is blue brindle. And she has beautiful blue eyes and screen up. She's so busy. I can't get her to be still to take a nice picture. So, but I put her on the screen. Her name is Noche. And yeah, so in my envelopes for 2025, you will see the changes. That was another reason, like we left before the party ended and just trying to make it to the dealerships before they close and then get home to Noche. So moving on to my personal binder, I have 1 envelope that needs to be stuffed, and that is wellness. It's going to get $30, which I'm going to be doing the unstuffing, the end of the month unstuffing, and this is 1 envelope that will take a hit. And so wellness has 50, 70, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 95. This is 1 binder that I'm looking forward to switching out. I got it from Cloth and Paper. I love it. I love the matte black rings and just the aesthetic of it. But, it doesn't lay flat, so I'm always fighting with it. But I decided I'm going to just, don't even complain about it. Just do it, use it. That's what I purchased it for. So, but that's just one thing when you're binder shopping to consider. Next is month ahead. And we're going to give month ahead $25. So did I do? Yeah, 20 and a 5. And so it now has 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100. We met the 100 goal mark. We'll be doing our end of the month, month ahead stuffing. The last one of the year. Looking forward to that. All right, next we're going to go into the family binder. And the kids will be spending time today to go over, count out their challenge. And so they have $25 in this. School aid is going to get $40. And this one I'm going to give a $100 bill and put 60 back. So we have 320. And we can color in another apple. And let's see if I can get the color right. Moving on to birthdays. And this is going to get 21, which you guys, I'll be participating in the know by July, or excuse me, I'm already thinking towards July. I think I am going to do it in July as well, though. But the notes being January. So I pulled, I think, like $44 from here to cover my nephew's birthday this month and my niece, his sister's birthday in January. So that my know by July, I'm covered on the things that I would normally spend on outside of, my necessities. And I already got them their gift. And yeah, so 50, 75, 6, 7, 8. So 78 to start 2025 in our birthdays envelope. And I'll start this in 2025. So every year I give this envelope a total of $500. And this will be my first year tracking it. For me, it's not really necessary because that's just my number for my birthdays. But one change is I won't. I'm planning to save for the kids' birthdays separately, but since it's a new fund and their birthdays are earlier in the year, I'll probably still pull from here. But to start the process or trend of having their birthdays separate from everyone else's, because truly they're the most expensive, and I'm just trying it out. But for the past 3 years, giving it $500 to cover all birthdays in the family has been working, and you see we have leftover. So that's one way that I kind of gauge and a reminder to myself that I need to increase it or, leave it the same. I wouldn't decrease because I want to kind of get it built up if I can, like, get a year ahead in birthdays. But this is not something important to, there's other things that I can get a year ahead on first. So, but if we have rollover, then, for me, that's a bonus. Next is Christmas, and this is going to get 38. So one month I gave it like an automatic. I think I gave it like $42. So the $2 isn't accounted for on the tracker. So we're going to give it 38. And I'll put the 2 ones back and give it 2 40s. I mean, 2 20s for 40. And we can mark something off for $40. And we have this here, so we'll go there. And then Christmas, we have 1, 52, 20, 40, 55. So 255. And we just started this, I think, in October. Yeah, I think it was October. So this is Christmas 2025. Christmas is one category that I would love to be. Actually, I decided on a holiday buffer. But if I can get a year ahead in Christmas, amazing. But I think I'm going to start we're going to call it a holiday buffer, because I was realizing this year that sales for Christmas, and I can pre-plan birthday gifts for the kids, or just pre-plan gifts for occasions. I went around family, friends, I'm just paying attention to what they're saying. They may say they want something, and I already, have that on my list to snack for them. So I can pull from that and still reach my goals in Christmas, birthdays, and all that. So it's kind of a little boost, a little buffer to spend extra for upcoming things. I could 100% pull from the birthday envelope if it's a birthday gift. I guess I'm thinking of it more of kind of like Black Friday shopping, but this can be throughout the year. If I have a buffer I can pull from, I think that'll be good. right, let's see. Next, we're going to go back to experiences. Yes. And this one is going to get $10. And this one is pretty much the kids' hobbies. And so it has 30. I like to get this built up so when they want to do something, and you know, it could be their treat for me and I have somewhere to pull it from. But usually when they're hanging out with friends, they usually just spend their cash or use their card. So and that's why I kind of haven't been stuffing this envelope too heavy. Let's do some lavender ice cream. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, we are stuffing holidays. So holidays is going to get 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. And so for me, my holidays envelope is for all other holidays. This year the goal was set at 200, and we used all of that in October to go to Hollow Screen at Busch Gardens. And so for 2025, I'm trying to get it to 300. So this is like for specific things the kids want to do, and we have funds to do it for any holiday. And the last category is this RX savings, and we're going to give this $5. And so we have 40 that should be here, but we have it was prop money that we didn't have change for, and I meant to do that before the video. But it's in our sick days envelope. And we met our goal for this year. So yeah, that is it for the family binder. Next, we're going to go into the home and auto binder. And the first category is secure auto. That's going to get $50. And was I giving this 100? No. So this is going to get the 50 here. And so this is for next year's premium. And we have 500 in the bank already. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1,000, 1,050. So the goal is 1,200 before the first premium is due of 2025. And so we will definitely be at that number because I believe it's due at the end of March. Next is card defense, and that's how I stay ahead, you guys. That's what I wanted to mention. So even though my premium is every 6 months, so when I first started stuffing this envelope, I stuffed it at the highest amount I had in the past 2 years. Over the first couple years of cash stuffing, I was able to get a year ahead in this envelope. It wasn't intentional, but I knew I wanted to have a buffer. And before I knew it, I realized, oh, this is enough to cover a whole year. So bam, I did reduce the amount because it's kind of been steady. I was able to save I was giving it $80, so we're down to 50 because are paid off. And so I think that's a part of one of the reasons why it's been decreasing. But I know if we get a new SUV around June, that will increase. And so the $50 includes a buffer. And then I have a buffer in the bank that I don't count in the envelope. Couple hundred, maybe $400 as a buffer. So I feel like I'm covered, kind of prepared for that increase when we get a SUV. Next is card defense, and this is going to get $53, and this will complete the 52-week challenge that we started this year. Actually, we'll come back to this because I need change in the eatery. I was going to put back this 50 and give it 55, so that'll be 105. So it has 205. And so now we can give it 53. 50, the last $3. So before we count, we have a tracker that we're using. Let's get this tracker. And I opened my book and left it at this page to complete the last coin of this year. I've been doing this for the past 3 years. The last 3 digits of my paycheck goes in a coin, and transfer that amount to a new account I set up. And the last 3 digits was 49 cents. I was like, oh, we went out terribly, only 49 cents, but that's okay. It all adds up. And in my savings challenge account video, we'll total this up. But I want to share that with you guys because I've been forgetting all year to share with you guys in my Budget With Me videos. I'm happy I was able to do this last coin with you guys. So stand by for the finale. And here is our 52-week savings challenge. 26 and 27 is 53. I kept it consistent. I found a number that works for my budget, this challenge, to color in 2 jars every paycheck. And so we're going to get this colored in. It's been fun, but we got to keep it moving. That's always one thing you guys can do. Something you know that you have in your budget you have to save for. Find a challenge close to the amount or the amount that you need to cover in a bill expense. Just so in case you know your budget's tight and you can't do a bunch of other challenges plus pay all the other things. That's kind of the idea I have for 2025 because I have so many challenges, like the larger size, to align my videos to maybe, like, let's say if for my home and auto binder, I have challenges to go along with it. I'll probably do that as a separate video because the coloring takes up so much time. So even though you speed it up, it's still, you know, time consuming. So, and if you do that for like 6, 7 envelopes, yeah, that's going to be a long video. And plus stuff, everything else. So I know I will have to do its own video. I think, you know, that'll be fine for you and me. But let's count what we saved up this year in card defense. This is my card emergency fund. This every year that I started, since I started my cash budget journey, I saved $1,000 every year without fail. That was important to me because our cars are older and on average seem close to $600, if not over $600 on a repair. So being that we work from home, you know, it's not a lot of wear and tear that's going on that could be going on. So I feel like that saved us. And so since this challenge saved us $1,378, I'm going to reduce it for my goal amount for 2025 to $500 because I'll be planning to get a newer car. And this year we didn't have any like major repairs. It was stuff that I think I got one thing done. It was like $380. That's on my list of things to do to get my car. So it's not like it doesn't affect the performance or the health of the engine. So we have one 1,500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 2,000, 2,000, 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. $2,090 in my car emergency fund. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. Cause one year I think it was last year, I took the car in for 2 services. It may have even been 3. I was saying to myself that was last year was major for car expenses. But one repair I didn't have to pay for out of my envelopes because Ragnar covered it, even though that wasn't the plan. That's not what we discussed. So, it was a surprise. And, I didn't have to tap into my envelope. But to be leaving this year with over $2,000 in that account, girl, HOAs and being stuff, we fully funded at $650 this year. Got the bill, it was $640, so we have $10 remaining. So we're just going to start stuffing that next year. Home decor is the last envelope in this binder, and it's going to get $25, with just all the remaining real cash. And so home decor has 1, 2, 3 in the bank: 4, 50, 70, 90, 510, 530, 550, 570, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. So $598. This was the challenge. I was trying to get to $750 this year. But you see at $593, I'm not mad at that amount, because even though I set that goal, if I had met it, that would have been my stopping number. And focus on it like that. So I'm happy where I am, because I can truly do some of the things that I've been planning to do. Yeah, and so that is it in this binder. We have one last envelope and binder to stuff, which is my Forever and Ever Amen binder. And we're going back to this diamond challenge. It ranges from $130 to $175. And this is going to the new car. We've strategized time and time again. It changes. The original plan was to, it still is the plan. That's the other thing that's kind of confusing. I don't want to confuse you guys with it. But the goal is, whatever the car payment is, we're going to pay that. And the difference up to $1,000. So pretty much overall, $1,000 a month is what we're going to pay towards it. So this $8,000 will cover maybe close to a year, or it just depends on what the car amount is. So we was planning on tag teaming, where we're both paying towards it. So Ragnar decided that he wants to cover the $1,000 on a monthly basis, and that way we still do that. And I will cover, like, get the other cars, tuned up to the best. Like any issue, I cover it with this $8,000. So it's like, okay, and we're trying to not put down a down payment, because for me it was like to cover a down payment or the tax title, taxes, fees and whatever. But thinking to not do that and just stick to the goal, $1,000 a month, and at the same time get our cars that we have now fixed, but there's no rush. There's no time frame. It's like, at least we have it and can decide to put it in the shop for a couple weeks or however long and knock off things to be fixed. So that's kind of where we are. I got a bunch of scratch off gunk on this envelope. But anyway, so last paycheck, we scratched off $175, and so that's what we have here in prop cash. We're going to go ahead and add that and get this counted up. And what's going to be different for 2025, like I've been hyping myself up. I mentioned this to you guys in a previous video. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this done because June is my birthday month, and we're trying to have this car. The plan is to get the SUV in the month of June. So that's like my birthday celebration kind of thing. Even though, you know, it's putting us in debt. But at least we're planning for it. We have, you know, so it's okay. And so for 2025, to get this knocked off ASAP, every paycheck, even my side hustle, I'm trying to at least side hustle stuffing, and then my 2 paychecks per month. We're trying to get this done. So today we get to scratch off 2 diamonds, and so we're gonna go here. Ooh, 130, okay, and we're gonna come on down to this one, and looks like 140. So that's 270. Okay. So we need 270 for the next paycheck, from the next paycheck. And all of this is in the bank. We have 4,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. So 4,885. Put it up on the screen so you can see the balance. It's going to be more because of the interest, but we're not counting it. If I can finish this in May, before or by May, girl, that would be lovely. So I'm pressing the gas hard to get this knocked out ASA to the P. That is it for this challenge. That's it for this savings cash stuffing video. And I will chat with you guys in the next one. I have quite a few videos to do. My month ahead stuffing, cash unstuffing. We're going to do a large unstuffing of all the binders and put all that cash in the bank. I want to start relatively little to no cash for 2025. Yeah, so we're going to do it. And we got to go through all our challenges, count those, unstuff those. So yeah, and plus getting us all the things of 2025. I am going to be busy. But thank you guys for hanging out. And if you're new, thank you too. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know that you are new. And I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye, guys.